Hi everyone, bit of a follow-up from yesterday's videos that I made about the tips and tricks video and the one previously to that. Remember this computer here, in the tips and tricks video, that was the one I showed you on the computer there. And the reason I had to skip a bit for it to reset is because it was really slow. I was having trouble with it, and I was saying about having a second hard drive and why I'd done it like that, and instead of just sort of taking the CPU out of here and doing it that way round. And this is the reason why, basically, is because it was really slow. That's something I needed to find out without taking the CPU out, because it's good for troubleshooting, so you can see what it's like without having to take it out and not knowing if it's like a good CPU in there anyway. I could have took it out and, you know, not that I would have, but, you know, I could have sold it and then not realised, oh, it was playing up. So now I know it's not working, I can take steps to figure out what it is, and you do that by troubleshooting. So what you do is you get like known good parts, for instance, like the RAM in there could be the issue. So I've got 2 known good RAM sticks here I can try. And if that resolves the issue, perfect. If that doesn't, I can put the other RAM back in and I can try, where are we? I can try a different SSD, see if like the hard drive in there was faulty, maybe we can try that. And if that resolves the issue, great. You know, I know what the issue was. It was a dodgy SSD, for instance. If that doesn't still work, you've got the processor which came out of it. So you go back to how you were, just change the processor this time. And you put in a new processor, so I've got another one here. Get a known good processor that you know works. You put that in there because you've got all these little things on the back here. Any of these could be damaged, or it could even be the motherboard, for instance. But once I've done the other 3 things, I'll know, okay, it was none of them, it could be the motherboard, for instance. And then at least you know what the problem is, and it's good for if you were to, you know, go into business without doing it, or go to fix it, or even if you wanted to sell something, you know, okay, these parts have been tested now, I've done this, this and this, that's resolved the issue, or I've done this, this and this, and I found out this was the issue. And that's the best way to troubleshoot, really, and it will save you a lot of time in the long run, because you can find out what's good and what's bad. And you've got like all of these different bits you pull out, you know, different hard drives here and loads of different RAM sticks, you know, and you know what's good and what's bad, so you can keep what you need to, get rid of what you don't, and it's really good to do it that way. So yeah, I hope you all had a great day, and I'll speak to you next time. Love you.